Hi ladies, it's Autumn of Autumn Leisure. Thanks for watching my channel. Today I'm going to show you my two Neverfulls. I have the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM in damier ebene, and this is the Neo version, so this is the new one. And then I have in this bag the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM in damier azur, and this is the old style bag. So I want to compare the two for you so you know what the differences are in case you're trying to figure out which one you might want to buy. So first I'm going to show you, this is my Sebastian, here, I'll point this way. There he is. Sebastian, can you look at the camera, hun? Sebastian, he's not sleeping, so I'm not waking up. There he is. He's my senior wiener. He's going to be 13 this week. And this is Baron. He's about 3 or 4, we're not really sure, because he was a rescue. Okay, now I'm going to get on to the bags, but I wanted to introduce you to them because they'll probably pop up at some point in the video. So first I'm going to show you the older version of the bag. And I wanted to keep it in the dust bag to show you how I keep it stored. So I have it in here, and the reason it's in a J. Crew bag is because I bought this bag Preloved from Trendlee, and it was from a seller in New York, and she couldn't find the original Louis Vuitton dust bag, so she sent that to me, which is totally fine because it works perfectly. And then I keep a pillow inside my bags to help keep the shape, and this one is, all my pillows are just pillows that I've picked up at Joann's Fabrics, and they work perfectly. They're about $10 or so if you get them half price for like 2 pillows in a pack. And I just toss them in my bags and they help them stay in shape instead of being floppy. So the original style of the Neverfull looks like this, and on the outside both bags look identical. This one I got really lucky with my seller. It was my first Trendlee purchase, my only Trendlee purchase so far, and it was a little hard to tell the condition, especially of the vachetta, from the photos because the photos were kind of dark and just not as clear as some other ones are. So I took a little bit of a gamble on this, but it was a really good price. It was $700 something, I believe, whereas the new bags these days are selling for $13.60, so I got it about half price. But I was so happy when I got it in the mail because it is gorgeous. The vachetta is perfect. It's this gorgeous honey tone. There are no problems at all. There are no watermarks or rips or staining or anything. It's just perfect. I'm so happy with this bag. I love it. Beautiful. All right, so let me show you the inside here. And just give you a little overview and then I'll go over some of the differences. So there's the inside of the bag. It does have a couple of little pen marks, or maybe not pen marks, but just little places where it's a little bit dirty, but it's really hard to see those. You can see on the bottom over here. It's just very minor, and that happens with an interior that's so light, so not a problem at all for me. Especially considering this bag was made in 2010. The date code on this one, let's see, the date code is SD2130, which means that it was made in the US in 2010. So she's 6 years old now. I'm talking to you in October of 2016. All right, and then let me give you a little overview of the new bag. And again, I keep a pillow in here to keep its shape. So the new bag looks identical on the outside. Everything seems to have stayed the same with the update. The new bags, however, the Neos, come with a pochette, so that's one of the differences. This is included in the price of the bag, but I believe they raised the price compared to the older bags that didn't have these. So the pochette, I can do a review on that at a different time if you'd like. I'm thinking of doing a video of different uses for this. So let me know in the comments below if you're interested in seeing something like that. Oh, I have something in there. I just went to Sonoma and Napa for my mom's 60th birthday, so I still had some travel information in there. So the pochette is just open. It has the same interior as the bag. and it has this nice pocket and this label. I don't know if that's gonna get enough light in there. There we go. Kind of, you can see it says Louis Vuitton Paris, but it was made in the US, as was the bag. Both of my bags were made in the US. So here's the interior. All right. So the first big difference between those two styles is that the new model, the Neo, comes with the pochette. And the reason that I bought this bag new, and it's the only one of my Louis Vuittons that I've bought new, the reason for that was the pochette. Even though I don't use it that much, I wanted to get the full package. And when I looked online at the used versions, the pre-loved versions, the pochette and the bag were often sold separately, and they came out to be more expensive than if I just went into the store and bought it brand new. So it made sense to buy it brand new. All right, let me show you the other two big differences that I've noticed in this bag. The most obvious one is the difference in the design of the interior. So if you hold these up, you can see that the older bag here has the flowers and the design, and then the newer bag doesn't. It just has the stripes. And then the font where it says Louis Vuitton is also different. So the older bag has this more script font, and the newer bag has a more plain sans serif font. I've heard a lot of people like this better. I prefer this one. It's prettier, I think, with the flowers and all. But not a big deal, and that's one of the differences. The other big difference I've seen is inside the zipped pocket. Now, it's going to be a little hard to see on the camera, but on the Neo, it's just the same red fabric as the rest of the interior of the bag. It just doesn't have the stripes in it. But on the older bag, it's also the same fabric as the rest of the interior, but it's coated. Let's see if I can get this across on the camera. It's coated, I don't know if you can tell that it's a little shiny. Maybe you can see right here that's a little shiny. It's coated with kind of a plasticky coating, and mine happens to be in perfect condition, so I'm lucky about that. But I've seen, when I was looking for the pre-loved bags, I saw a lot of them where that plasticky coating was peeling, and I've heard people say that it's sticky. So if you are looking for one of the older model bags, just make sure that you see pictures of that before you purchase it, so you know what you're getting and if yours is in good condition or not. Usually when a bag has this peeling coating, it's marked down, but it might not be. So just make sure you see pictures so you know what you're getting into there. And those are the three that Aloe was my bird, which is behind us over there. She just said, "Where's your brother?" Because we say that to the dogs all the time. So, okay, so those were the three main differences: the pochette, the stripes on the interior, and then that coating in the pocket. And I hope that was helpful. Let me know what other reviews you might want to see of either of the bags, or the pochette, or anything else. Okay, thank you. Bye.